This week, Congress may have narrowly avoided another doomsday government shutdown.
Only 9 days remain until the federal government's budget runs out.
This is a race against the clock for lawmakers on Capitol Hill.
And Adrian, we are in the 11th hour here on Capitol Hill.
While the headlines may seem dramatic, shutdowns can be a major crisis for Americans and the U.S. economy. But did you know the U.S. is the only country in the world where this is a problem? And why is it a big deal? Let's break it down. One of Congress's main jobs is deciding a budget and funding for the government. This includes providing money for each of the 12 major federal agencies. Sometimes they get combined into one giant bill called an omnibus, totaling more than $1.5 trillion. Since 1974, the deadline to pass all these budgets has been October 1st. But it wasn't a big deal if Congress didn't approve funding by that date because agencies could pay for things using money left over from the previous year's budget. But that all changed in 1981. A major part of a bill called the Anti-Deficiency Act said government agencies cannot spend any money without an agreement, even to pay employees. This was seen as an incentive for Congress to pass a budget on time. But since then, the U.S. has shut down 21 times, sometimes with major consequences. The longest shutdown in history happened in 2019 when the government shut down for 35 days. During that time, about 800,000 federal employees didn't get a paycheck, but most of them still had to go into work. Overall, the U.S. economy lost $11 billion. Congress may have finally came to an agreement on a full omnibus package days before the money ran out, but there are still major problems with cutting it this close every year. Time and taxpayer money are wasted by agencies preparing for a shutdown.
I'm quite confident that we're talking about billions, tens of billions. It's become the cost of doing business, and it's a very, very large cost. And it is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of the disruptions that are involved in the failure to see Congress do what it's supposed to do.
It's Washington's version of Groundhog Day, and unless something changes, the next potential shutdown is just a year away.